take pictures. We will start with Ms. Dakin's class. Ms. Dakin's students, please stand at your seats, and parents and family members, please feel free to come closer to take pictures. Mr. Taylor's class, please stand at your seats. Mrs. Johnson's students, please stand. Mrs. Smart and Ms. Hickey students, please stand. Much for coming out today. We are going to start with a few acknowledgments. We have City Councilman Mr. Kevin Baxter here with us today at our Moving Up ceremony, and we also have Assistant Superintendent Dr. Danita Ishibashi here. We will hear from her a few words a little further down in the program. In case you were interested, they are still hot off the presses. Parkway School in color yearbooks for sale here in the Moving Up ceremony for $15. So now let us begin with our program. I invite Mr. Antoine Buckham to the podium to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, I am Antoine Buckham from Miss Dr. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Parents and family members and others that
Zira Harrell from Mrs. Smart and Ms. Hickey's class to lead us in the Parkway Panther Pledge.
Good morning, I'm Nazira Harrell from Mrs. Smart and Ms. Hickey's, and I will lead the 5th grade class in the Parkway Panther Pledge. I'm a proud Parkway Panther, and today I promise to be ready to learn and do my best work, be responsible for my actions and my choices, be respectful to everyone I come in contact with,
Next, I invite Mr. Thomas Belinda from Ms. Dakin's class to give a thank you to the teachers.
Good morning. I am Thomas Blanken from Ms. Dakin's class, and I would like to address our teachers. Thank you for all that you have done to teach us, care for us, and help us become productive community citizens. During our 5th grade year, we have grown because of our combined hard work. We would not have been able to complete this part of our journey without your assistance.
And finally, I invite Ms. Noemi Garcia from Mr. Taylor's class to address the parents and guardians.
Good morning. I am Noemi Garcia from Mr. Taylor's class, and I would like to address our parents and guardians. From the time we were born, or from the first day you met us, you have been there to hold our hands, guide our steps, and shape our thoughts and actions. We are on our way to becoming great people because of the first lessons that we learned from you, and from what you continue to teach us each and every day. There are days when our actions make you proud, and then there are days when we leave you at your wits' end. But we ask that every day you work with us to overcome the challenges that life will bring, because the best is still yet to come.
And now we will have a few words from our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Danita Ishibashi.
Good morning and welcome to Parkway School on this wonderful event. I know students, you are very excited because you are going to be moving on to Fisher Middle School, and all of the words that you say in the Parkway Pledge, just make sure you keep living those things when you go to the middle school. And for parents and guardians, I know this is a momentous event, hopefully one of many that you will have with the opportunity to see your children reaching milestones and moving on in life. Enjoy the moment. As a parent of a daughter who is graduating high school tomorrow, it goes very quickly. So enjoy the moment and the day. Celebrate with the family and friends here. Parkway has provided your students a wonderful foundation moving on to the middle school. So congratulations to the students, congratulations to parents and family members, and enjoy the day.
Thank you, Dr. Ishibashi. Students, you may be seated. Once again, welcome parents, guardians, other family members, and friends to the culminating event of your child's years at Parkway Elementary School. For all of us, the Moving Up ceremony is a time of anticipation and excitement, but it has a few tears around the edges that tug at our hearts. Tears we shed as we remember times past, tears that fall as we wonder of days yet to come, and tears that cloud our vision as we try to make sense of the path that is laid out before these students and us. There are many things I want to say, but as I began to write a speech for this morning, I realized that I already said it best in my letter to you in the memory books. So indeed, those are the thoughts I will leave you with. The 2014-2015 school year has been memorable for all of us for different reasons. During my time here as principal of Parkway School, I continue to spend a great deal of time getting to know students, parents, teachers, and the culture of the building. With the institution of the 4 R's, we have worked together to shape the community of Parkway School around the ever-present thoughts of respect, readiness, responsibility, and resourcefulness. I am very proud that each Parkway student is able to recite the 4 R's in true, positive Parkway spirit. As the Parkway community, we have had a year filled with many Parkway traditions: trunk or treat with Fall Family Fun Night, the new winter extravaganza, pancake breakfast, the pasta dinner, and vocal and instrumental concerts. And throughout all of these momentous occasions, we have grown together. We have grown closer as a community and wiser as individuals. As you think back and remember your days at Parkway School, whether they are from one year or many, I hope that you smile and laugh at silly moments and wonder with pride at the growth you have made over the years. At Fisher Middle School, be proud of your Parkway School heritage, but be ready to embrace the changes that middle school will bring. Do your best work and continue to live by the 4 R's, and the transition should be easy to make. It has been a great year. It is bittersweet for me to think that you are completing your last steps of your Parkway journey, but I am glad that our paths had a chance to overlap and that we were able to make Parkway School history together. As you leave these familiar halls, do so with your heads held high and full of all that we have taught you about being positive students and good citizens. Please know that although we will wave goodbye to you on June 24th, we are just as ready to hug you hello when you visit to tell us of your future accomplishments. We are here for you whenever you need us. So I charge to you today to leave us and work on being the best that you can be, knowing just a bit more than you did when you first met us. But mostly, I wish you the ability and desire to laugh often, be proud of yourself, help others, and try not to grow up too fast. Parkway Elementary School 5th graders, please stand. Mr. Dwyer, Vice Principal of Fisher Middle School, I stand here and present to you the 5th grade class of Parkway Elementary School 2014-2015, ready to be part of the new 6th grade class at Fisher Middle School 2015-2016.
Ms. Harris, thank you so much. It is with great excitement that we look forward to receiving these young people in a couple of short months. This is a special role for me. This is my 9th Moving Up ceremony. My first one that I get to do this role as well as be a parent. So I'm going to take advantage of that opportunity, starting with talking to the teachers. As a parent, I want to say thank you. Thank you for teaching our children. Thank you for cheering them on when they needed to be encouraged. Thank you so much for challenging them to do things that they had no idea that they could do. And thank you so much for being their support as they struggled, whether it be on the playground or in the academic setting. Thank you for pushing them and encouraging them. So thank you so much, teachers. Parents, my charge to you, first of all, obviously, congratulations on the first of many milestones for your children. My charge to you is, please don't leave us. Don't leave us. It is so great that you have participated with Parkway and me getting a chance to see you participate with Parkway. The many different things that you've done, including as simple as bringing tissue boxes in to support your class. Thank you for those things, but we need you as parents to continue supporting your students as they come to Fisher Middle School. Middle school is hard. There's going to be a lot of different challenges. So I ask you to do the following things. Stay connected with the school. I ask you to continue to check their homework every single day. When they come home and say they already finished it, make them prove it to you. Make them prove it to you. And the last thing, be in their business. Be in their business. If you give them a phone, make sure they know it's your phone. Fifth graders, congratulations. This is the first academic milestone for you of many that will come. Congratulations on your hard work. We are excited to have you at Fisher Middle School. In talking with my son the other day, I share these words to you now. Choose your priorities. There is going to be many different things that come upon you, that come at you in the next 3 years that will try to interrupt, try to disturb your priorities. So I challenge you over the summer, figure out what's important for you. What's your first priority, your second priority, your third, and make sure your family is one of those priorities. And make sure, no matter what comes the next 3 years, that you maintain those priorities. Keep them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to have you in a couple of months. And again, I congratulate you and we look forward to receiving you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those words of wisdom and encouragement, Mr. Dwyer. We have many awards and accolades that fifth grade students can be given for their efforts, not just throughout the fifth grade year, but some of them acknowledge their efforts throughout their time here at Parkway School. And so we ask that you are patient with us while we acknowledge our students. First, students, please have a seat. Thank you. We will have a variety of teachers who will come to the podium, who will describe to you the award that they are presenting, and they will name for you the students who are being given this award. The students will stand when their name is called. I ask that you wait until after the teacher has named all of their students before you applaud. Awards are given out with their moving up ceremony together in an envelope, which they will receive on the last day of school, so do not look for them today. First, I would like to call to the podium Mrs. Lee Klein, who will be presenting Junior PES Alumni Awards, We Deliver Awards, and the Teacher's Scholarship Award.
Good morning. 8 years ago, I was lucky enough to begin an after-school club for second and third graders called the Junior PES Spirit and Service Club, courtesy of a grant from the Ewing Public Education Foundation. Many students from this grade participated in the club during second and or third grade. I am happy to present the annual Junior PES Club Alumni Awards. The first award is for 2 students who have continued to be positive Panthers and demonstrate the 4 R's on a consistent basis. Congratulations to Noemi Garcia and Jalen Barlow for receiving the Junior PES Club Alumni Awards. There are also 4 other positive Panthers who have continued the mission of the club and have gone above and beyond in the classroom and the community. The Junior PES Club Outstanding Alumni Award is presented to Kyle DeLudis, Antoine Buckham, Nazira Harrell, and Nick Canavera. Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. The next award I'm going to present is the We Deliver Award. This year, the 5th graders took a leadership role in Parkway's We Deliver postal system as mail collectors, sorters, and delivery personnel. Students from the 4 classes gave up part of their recess time every few weeks to participate. Thank you to the following students for your contributions to this year's program. Whether you came consistently or every once in a while, everyone's contributions were important. Please stand when you hear your name. Christopher Bonilla, Amanda Shaw, Kyle Stokes, Caleb Jimenez, Hope Milton Gorby, Cassidy Clugston Brecco, Sierra Martin, Christine Cadillo, Nazira Harrell, Deshaun Kelly, Louis Diaz, Amaya Westcott, Antoine Buckham, Oscar Benning, Kayla Kelly, Queen Gerald, Justin Espinal Rodriguez, Jasia Clayton Leary, Calvin New, Kyle DeLudis, and Alex Zuchowski. Thank you for your hard work and congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated. And the final award I have the pleasure to honor the students with is on behalf of the Ewing Township Education Association. I will be presenting the Teacher Scholarship Awards. On behalf of the Ewing Township Education Association, I am happy to present a scholarship to 2 5th grade students, a boy and a girl, who exemplify academic excellence and strong, positive character. These 2 award winners are truly positive Panthers who will be missed next year. Congratulations to Thomas Belenga and Noemi Garcia, who will each receive a $50 check from the Ewing Township Education Association. Good luck to you as you continue your journey onto Fisher Middle School.
Thank you, Mrs. Klein. Now I would like to call Ms. Regina Wolf, who will be presenting the Art Awards for Mrs. Swami Atri and the Computer Awards for Mrs. Morel.
The following students have achieved excellence in art by displaying their creativity, imagination, skill, and hard work. The award for Best in Drawing, Ben Baum, Tyreek Buckins, and Jada Ward. The award for Best in Sculpture, Luis Diaz, Cameron Rodriguez, and Kayla Smart. The award for Most Inventive, Nicholas Canavera, Thomas Valenga, and Calvin Mew. The award for the Best Choice of Subject Matter, Christine Cadilla, Isra Ahmad, and Angie Ruiz. The award for the Best Use of Color, Shania Smith-Wilson, Caleb Jimenez, and Jayana Clayton-Leary. And last but not least, the award for the Best in Imaginative Work, Catherine Rivera Escobar, Kyle DeLutis, and Oscar Benning. Now I will present the Computer Awards. There are several students Mrs. Morrell would like to recognize this morning for their keyboarding performance in computer class. At the start of each class, students practice proper keyboarding skills for 10 minutes. These students put forth their full effort week after week and consistently gave it their all. In addition, they often put in extra time practicing outside of school. Mrs. Morrell would like to recognize students who completed the highest percentage of lessons in typing training this year. Keyshawn Phillips, 48%. Cameron Rodriguez, 46%. Cassidy Clugston Brecco, 34%. Kayla Smart, 34%. Thomas Valenga, 33%. Richard Solomon, 32%. David Lopez Bravo, 31%. Madison Woods, 29%. Deshaun Barrera, 28%. Chris Bonilla, 27%. And Kanye Young, 27%. Congratulations, everyone. You may now be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Wolf. And now I call up Mrs. LaJoy Collins, who will present the Parkway Panther Book Club Awards.
Good morning. With this group of students, I must call them the voracious readers because I had the most students this year who will get the Parkway Panther Book Club Award. I have 13 students. Generally, I only have 3 or 4 students. To get the Parkway Panther Book Club Award, the student had to participate in the book club in 5th grade and also meet their goal, as well as participate one other year. However, I do have 2 students who came to us late during the 4th grade year, but they did meet the 5th grade goal, so they will also receive the Parkway Panther Book Club goal. So, I will start with a list of students. We have Angie Ruiz, 1 year, she read 35 books. Ariel Thomas Stack, 1 year, 57 books. Queen Gerald participated 2 years with 110 books. Isra Ahmad, 2 years, 133 books. Alex Drakowski, 2 years, 146 books. Jasia Clayton-Leary, 4 years, 405 books. Jayana Clayton-Leary, 4 years, 423 books. Kyle DeLutis, 4 years, 431 books. Nick Canavera, 6 years, 543 books. Thomas Valenga, 6 years, 848 books. And on this last one, I think my eyes popped out of my head. when I counted it up. Braden Dwyer, 6 years, 1,660.
That is just awesome. We will take a pause from the awards, and I will call to the podium Mr. Martin Scazzaro. Martin is a former Parkway Panther. Actually, Martin was in 5th grade my first year here at Parkway School. So he is part of the graduating class that I moved up the first time I was here at Parkway School. Our PTA annually gives a scholarship to a graduating Ewing High School senior. One of the requirements is that they have spent at least 1 year here at Parkway School. So now I ask Mr. Martin Scazzaro to come to the podium and share a few words with our Moving Up 5th graders.
I can remember 13 years ago walking to my first year of kindergarten. I remember sitting in the very seats you guys are today. My very first day at Fisher, feeling real intimidated and nervous by all the older kids. My very first day at the high school. In these 13 years of education, I've learned many lessons, like responsibility, respect, and care for others. I've gained many friends and lost many. I've learned things in the classroom, from adding numbers to baking cookies. All the lessons and accomplishments I've achieved would not be possible without my family, teachers, and friends. All of them have got me to where I am today. Now as you, young men and women, prepare for your next chapter in life and prepare to move up to the middle school, I have a few pieces of advice I can give you. First, have a goal for yourself. Set a goal for your future. No one in the world can tell you can't join them but yourselves. Second, never give up. In life, you're going to have difficulties and challenges. The only person who can tell you you can't do something is you. So don't give up on your goals and dreams. My third piece of advice, always try your best, no matter what you do. You may not be a straight A student, but everything you do in your future, give 100% and do the best you can. Whether it be in the classroom, on the athletic field, on the stage, or in clubs, try your best. Good luck to you as you begin your next chapter in life at the middle school.
Thank you very much. Now I invite Ms. Jennifer Tobin to the podium to tell us about the Instrumental Music Awards that she is giving out.
Thank you, Mrs. Harris. In addition to their classroom studies, many of the graduating 5th grade students on stage are also members of the instrumental music program at Parkway, participating in either band or orchestra. Participation in the program first requires recommendation from a classroom teacher and demonstration of good 4R behavior. To remain in the program, students must demonstrate exceptional responsibility and dedication to their musical studies by practicing 120 minutes a week, attending lessons and rehearsals, and caring for a school instrument. This year, some of our instrumental music students first represented Parkway School by performing at Ewing Township's annual Community Fest in October, held at the College of New Jersey. In addition, all of the band students will have participated in 3 school pep rallies by playing our school theme song, Parkway Will Shine Tonight, the last pep rally being on our final day of school this Wednesday. All of the students involved in the instrumental music program, both in band and in orchestra, have successfully prepared for and participated in 2 concerts during the academic school year, one in the winter and one in the spring. Will the following students please stand to be recognized for their outstanding musicianship and dedication to the instrumental music program? Jalen Barlow, Deshaun Barrera, Oscar Benning, Christopher Bonilla, Antoine Buckham, Nicholas Canavera, Cassidy Clugston Greco, Christine Codilla, Kyle DeLutis, Luis Diaz, Braden Dwyer, Justin Espinal Rodriguez, Benjamin Fogg, Noemi Garcia, Queen Gerald, Caleb Jimenez, Lawanda Joseph, Christian Lima, Sean Manibag, Sierra Martin, Angie Ruiz, Kiara Sickles, Richard Solomon, Kyle Stokes, Henok Tuodros, Thomas Valanga, Benjamin Vaughn, Jada Ward, Amaya Westcott, Kaya White, Madison Woods, and Alexander Zuhusky. Thank you. Thank you, students. You may be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Tobin. And now we will have Ms. Melissa Shaw, who will come and speak to us about the 5th grade T-shirt and theme awards.
Each year, the 5th graders are given the challenge of coming up with a theme for their class and then a design to match. The theme and design are used to create the 5th grade t-shirt and can also be seen on other pieces of memorabilia, including the program given to you this morning. Each year, the ideas and design get more and more creative, and the decision is even more difficult. The theme for the 2014-2015 5th grade class is Parkway is Ready for the World, and was created by Cameron Rodriguez. To bring this theme to life, Shania Smith-Wilson created the image to go along with it. Congratulations, Cameron and Shania, for your creative idea.
Thank you, Ms. Shaw. We would like to give a bit of a correction to the Parkway Panther Book Club Awards. Kayla Smart, she has participated in the book club for 6 years, and she has read a total of 455 books during her participation. And now Mr. Taylor will come to the podium with the Safety Patrol Awards.
Safety Patrol members are selected upon the following criteria from their 4th grade teachers from the year before: respectfulness, responsibility, being courteous, cooperation in and out of the classroom, obeying school rules, and good attendance. They make sure our hallways and our buses are safe, and students are respectful towards each other and adults. The following students were able to meet these requirements throughout the entire year. Please stand when you hear your name. Oscar Benning, Nick Canavera, Cassidy Cluxton Greco, Christine Cordelia, Kyle DeLudis, Braden Dwyer, Tyler Fowler, Noemi Garcia, Queen Gerald, LaWanda Joseph, Nia Lyons, Cameron Rodriguez, Angie Ruiz, Taylor Smart, Shania Smith-Wilson, Jared Testa, and last but not least, Thomas Valanga. Children may be seated.
I now invite Mrs. Nicole Mulry to the podium to speak to us about the Green Thumb Awards.
Good morning. In 2001, I was awarded a grant from Ewing Public Education Foundation for a greenhouse in the courtyard. And since then, we've worked on adding flower beds and doing some gardening in the front of our school. But this year we had an exciting opportunity from the West Trenton Garden Club, and we did a flower show this year for the first time. It was really exciting, and I was truly impressed with some of the things that we had. So the Green Thumb Awards this year are for the students who participated in the flower show. So when I say your name, please stand. Jalen Barlow, Antoine Buckham, Noemi Garcia, Angie Ruiz, Kayla Smart, Jada Ward. Thank you so much. I also have science fair during their 3rd and 4th grade years. And then this year we changed it up a little bit and did an invention convention. So there were 2 students who participated during all 3 years in the science programs. So they are Thomas Valanga and Nicholas Canavera. Thank you, boys.
Our final award for the morning is the President's Education Awards presented by Mr. Joseph Kalea.
Good morning. I have the pleasure of giving the Presidential Award. There are 3 categories. There is a silver category. These are for students that have showed academic improvement, academic success this school year. And there is a gold category of students that have showed academic achievement throughout their career at Parkway. And then there's a finalized letter from the President. I would like to take credit for that, but I don't want to plagiarize the President. So I will announce the silver first, the gold, and then I will read the letter. The silver. Isra Ahmad, Jasia Clayton Leary, Antoine Buckham, Christine Cadilla, Luis Diaz, Tyler Fowler, Queen Gerald, Deshaun Kelly, Sean Manubag, Angie Ruiz, Kayla Smart, Shania Smith-Wilson, Jada Ward, and Madison Woods. You may be seated. As for our gold, Nicholas Canavera, Braden Dwyer, Noemi Garcia, Cameron Rodriguez, and Thomas Valanga. And for the letter, please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. It is a privilege to join your family, friends, and teachers in recognizing this impressive achievement. The creativity and energy of our young people drive our nation's progress, and this accomplishment speaks to your hard work in the classroom. Bright, motivated students like you who excel in school inspire me, and I know you will use your knowledge and passion to shape the future. By staying engaged and always making an effort to help those around you, you can prepare for your own success and contribute to writing the next great chapter in American history. Again, congratulations. If you remain focused and keep pushing yourself, there is no limit to what you can achieve. I expect you to continue doing exceptional things. Your President, Barack Obama.
Thank you, Mr. Kalea. And now I will invite each one of the 5th grade teachers to the podium one by one to give you what you have been waiting for, to hear your child's name called, moving up from 5th grade to 6th grade. I call first Ms. Tracy Dagan.
Isra Ahmad, Christopher Vanilla, Cassidy Cluxton, Caleb Jimenez, Sean Manubag, Sierra Martin, Hope Milton Gorby, Mateo Nazario, Sierra Reed, Catherine Rivera Escobar, Cameron Rodriguez, Amanda Shaw, Richard Solomon, Kyle Stokes, Henoch Tedros, Thomas Valenga, Tennille Vereen, Madison Woods.
Thank you, Ms. Dagan. Students, you may be seated. Next, I would like to call Mr. Taylor to the podium to announce his students who are moving up from 5th grade to 6th grade.
Good morning again. Following students, please stand when you hear your name. Jalen Barlow, Sean Barrera, Nicholas Canavera, Jasia Clayton Leary, Tyler DeLutis, Justin Espino Rodriguez, Tyler Fowler, Noemi Garcia, Queen Gerald, Takai Lane, Calvin New, Andrew Ruiz, David Lopez Bravo, Kiara Sickles, Kayla Smart, Ariel Thompson Sapp, Ben Baum, and last but not least, Jada Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Students, you may now be seated. Next, I call Mrs. Johnson to the podium to announce her students who are moving up from 5th grade to 6th grade.
Good morning. I'd like to call Nazir Austin, Oscar Benning, Antoine Buckham, Tyreek Buckins, Benjamin Fogg, Diamond Green, Cheyenne Hicks, Kayla Kelly, Vanessa Leggio, Christian Lima, and Faith Robinson.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Students, you may be seated. And for our final presentation, I call Mrs. Smart and Ms. Hickey together to announce their 5th grade students who are moving up to 6th grade.
Good morning. I'd like to present Mikal Bush, Jayana Clayton-Leary, Christine Cadilla, Louis Diaz, Braden Dwyer, Titus Rosamond Tolliver, Nazira Farrell, Valanda Joseph, Deshaun Kelly, and Mia Lyons. Not yet. There's still a few more. Nathan McCrae, Ariana Mendoza, T. John Phillips, Shania Smith-Wilson, Jared Testa, Amaya Westcott, Kaya White, Kanya Young, and Alexander Zuhusky. As Mrs. Walcarney prepares to come before us and lead the 5th grade students in their class song Ready to Go, let's have all of the 5th grade students stand for another round of applause.
this morning. Before I dismiss the students from the stage, I have a few housekeeping items. Again, students, you may sit. Again, thank you so much for all that you have done to be in partnership with us here at Parkway School so that all of us together could make this occur. You owe yourselves a round of applause. And as Mr. Dwyer said, although the students are getting older and they just sang they are ready to go, and maybe you may be ready to let them go a little bit, please stay connected. Just as connected as you were to us at Parkway School, endeavor to be that connected with Fisher Middle School so that in 3 years' time, this is what you will see again, just a bit bigger. We do have a snack for you. We ask that after the students exit the stage and make their way to the back table, that you allow the students to be served first, and then you may partake in the cookies and the juice. Also, for any family members who are taking their child with them when they leave, there will be clipboards across the stage so that you may sign your child out. But I also ask that not only do you sign your child out, that you give a visual to the teacher so that they also know that you are taking your child so that we have an accurate accounting of who is remaining with us for the rest of the day. Again, thank you so much for coming out this morning and celebrating this culminating event with us. It has been a wonderful amount of time that we have spent together with your child here at Parkway School, whether it be 6 years or 6 months or even 6 weeks. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you and have a great rest of the day. Students, you may stand.